Although the championship has a long and rich history, it has relatively little following outside of its home country, so let me fix that by introducing you to Super Formula. Part of what makes the Super Formula Championship so competitive is the use of a single-spec chassis. 2019 saw the introduction of the newest machinery, the Dallara SF19. This replaces the outgoing Dallara SF14 that was in use since the second season back in 2014. The car itself features a very angular design and follows a similar footprint to that of Dallara's current FIA Formula 2 car. Though not part of the original design, the Halo safety device was retrofitted onto the car during testing. After positive reactions from both the drivers and organisers, as well as looking at the adaptation of the device in other series, Dallara confirmed that the Halo would become part of the car's final design back in October 2018. While all teams use the same chassis, Super Formula does feature two different engine suppliers, Honda and Toyota. Both manufacturers supply a 2-litre straightforward turbocharged engine producing around 540 brake horsepower. In terms of overtaking aids, rather than using DRS, Super Formula implements a push-to-pass system called OTS. OTS works by boosting the car's engine performance by about 30 brake horsepower. Each driver gets 100 seconds of this boost per race and can activate it whenever they see fit. However, once the driver comes off OTS, they cannot activate it again for another 100 seconds. A set of LED lights attached to the roll hoop of each car will flash green to indicate when a driver is currently using OTS. When a driver has less than 20 seconds left of their allocated time, the LEDs above the car will turn red, before shutting off completely when all the time is used up. In 2016, Yokohama replaced Bridgestone as the series' sole tyre supplier, with all teams using their Advan branded tyres. Two compounds are brought to each race, the soft and mediums, as well as wet weather tyres for rain-affected events. The Super Formula weekend gets underway with the first free practice session held on Friday, lasting 50 minutes. The cars don't go out again until the second free practice session held on Saturday morning, also lasting 50 minutes. Qualifying is next and takes place Saturday afternoon. Like Formula 1, Super Formula uses the knockout qualifying format divided into 3 separate sessions. Q1 lasts for 20 minutes, with the top 12 moving on to the next session. Q2 runs for a significantly shorter time at only 7 minutes in length, with the top 8 moving on. And finally, the remaining drivers will fight for pole position in Q3, which again lasts for only 7 minutes, and this sets the grid for the race. Sunday morning features another free practice session, though shorter in length at just 30 minutes. Finally, the main event of the weekend, the race, will be held Sunday afternoon. The number of laps varies round to round, but the total distance of the race will be around 250 kilometers. There is also a hard time limit of 2 hours should running be interrupted by a safety car. In terms of race strategy, there are many routes teams and drivers can opt for. This is due to the fact that Super Formula has both refueling and a mandatory tyre compound swap during the race. Throw in OTS and you'll find there is never one strategy that works for all drivers. Compared to other championships, Super Formula gives relatively little points per finishing position, with points only offered down to 8th place. The top step nets a driver 10 points, second 8, third 6, then it descends 1 point per position all the way down to 8th with 1 point. This emulates Formula 1's scoring system from 2003 to 2009. There is one exception however, as the final race of the year awards the winning driver with 3 bonus points, totaling 13 points for the win. Finally, a single point is awarded to the driver who obtains pole position at each round. As you might have already guessed, Super Formula's entire racing calendar takes place within the country. For the past few seasons, the calendar has both started and ended at Suzuka, the location of the Japanese Formula 1 Grand Prix. Other circuits visited include Autopolis, Sportsland Sugo, Twin Ring Motegi, and former F1 Grand Prix circuits Fuji Speedway and Okayama International Circuit. In terms of international recognition, the Super Formula Championship offers a decent amount of super license points to the top finishers in the final standings. 40 points is required to receive a license to race in Formula 1, and drivers with 25 points or more will be eligible for a Friday free practice license. Thus, the Super Formula champion would earn enough points to participate in a Formula 1 Friday free practice session should they not have already attained 25 points in the previous seasons. Due to the location of the series, Super Formula has previously been hard to follow outside of Japan. That said, the series has expanded outwards in terms of television and streaming rights in the past few seasons. Services such as Motorsport.tv and the Let's Go Racing YouTube channel provide English commentary, while major broadcasters BS Fuji and J Sports provide coverage domestically. For a lot of drivers, Super Formula is the final stage of their journey in motor racing, meaning they now have a wealth of experience at this level. But that doesn't mean that talented rookies can't come in and compete near the sharp end either. So think of this series as a combination of skill and knowledge with some of the best drivers in the world in some of the fastest cars outside of Formula 1. And that is everything that you need to know about the series. Super Formula is one of Japan's best kept secrets, and its move to be more internationally recognised has allowed more and more fans to experience just what it is that makes it so special. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, let me know, and until next time, goodbye.